Men usually walk in and say, I want my kids half the time. I want a fair settlement. Have a little bit more to get me out of this. I'm fine with that. Women, on the other hand, walk in and are pissed.
Financially speaking, women's lives get worse after the divorce.
I gave my husband some divorce papers. I gave them to him. Now we just started arguing from there.
Myself swap, come back, child is not mine.
Okay.
So, no, you're telling me on the anniversary was yesterday. We started an argument over not getting nothing for anniversary.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
My 28 years of experience, men usually walk in and say, the marriage is over. I want my kids half the time. I want a fair settlement. If she needs to have a little bit more to get me out of this, I'm fine with that. I don't want to be in protracted litigation. I just want to move on. How most men walk into a divorce lawyer's office. Women, on the other hand, I more often walk in and are pissed. And they think that the litigation process is a place that they're going to level the playing field, or right, systemic gender role problems that we've had in our country forever, and that's not going to happen. And if I had to pick a side that was more retaliatory, my experience has been that, women tend to be more retaliatory. And
Everybody knows that. Of course, with your experience, but no, it's natural. Women are naturally more retaliatory. Guys aren't. Guys usually, they're thinking, I don't want to get divorced. That's what the guy's thinking. A lot of times they don't, unless she was cheating. But still, all in all, a guy's trying to take the high road because that's someone he used to love. It's not a hate relationship. With a woman, it is, and it's sad.
The man can never say the D word, divorce. Ever, ever, ever. The woman can say the D word out of emotion, but the man should understand that when she says the D word, like, I think we should get divorced, I think we should get divorced, most of the time she's saying, how much do you want this? How much do you want me? Please fight for me. When a man says the D word for the woman, it's over. You can't take it back.
Yeah, the guy said, because that's how it is. Like, why is it always, will you fight for me? That's not how most guys take it. Guys take it as you want war for no reason. And they don't want to do.
So I heard traditional wives have the game messed up. That man divorces you and then you have nothing? As Nina, the money mentor, let me tell you what they were supposed to do. First of all, prenup. No matter what your financial status is or his financial status prior to getting married, you should get a prenup because things can change over 20, 30 years, obviously. Look at how technology has changed from when I was a kid, I'm 31, to now. Things change pretty fast. Number two, if you're a traditional wife, does he give you any money? Like, are you just broke because are you just broke the whole time and your husband's rich? I know he's giving you money. Where are you putting it? Are you just blowing all of it? Have a plan. Save it. Spend some of it. For real, spend some of it. But save a lot of it. And third, make sure your credit is good. You still need to have good credit because what if you get a divorce and you need to get your own place? A lot of people don't like co-signing for other people. Get a prenup, keep his money, and get your credit up, sweetie.
She's right. Any woman who's a tribe wife or a traditional woman should be protecting themselves. I'm not one for saying a woman leave a marriage and just having nothing. A lot of guys would say that's what she came with. I agree somewhat that she didn't get everything. As she said, sign a prenup. A prenup protects a woman. Lets it be known, hey, look, you can't take everything, but you deserve this. You deserve more than, especially if she's broke. You deserve more than what you came with. I'm not all about seeing women just trash and thrown on the side of the road unless they deserve to be treated that way, right? If a woman deserves and she's a gold digger and through the whole marriage, she's, I want this and I want that, and we gotta have a nice couch, and I gotta have the nicest car, and I gotta have this and that. Yeah, she may deserve. If she didn't sign A prenup, that's her fault. But she got everything she needed in a marriage. And like she said, she didn't save those dollars he gave her. That's on her.
I just saw a post that was saying that Republicans are about to go after no-fault divorce because they don't like the fact that women have the ability to leave their husband. And my mind immediately went to the amount of rose beds that are actually burial spots. We always frame this as though women took it lying down and they never did anything to defend themselves, when that was far from the truth. A lot of men went missing and died under mysterious circumstances back in the day, because women were determined to leave these men, whether that meant divorce or death. Men, a lot of times, actually literally rely on their wives to keep them alive. We've already seen the statistics on how married men live longer. And you mean to tell me that you want somebody who you know hates your guts, cooking your food and washing your clothes, and walking around your house while your eyes are closed at night? I guess. What did Dexter Dapp say? You're too nice to him, the boy I love him, belly just poison him.
Don't give a woman like that.
Here's why women regret divorce more than men. Financially speaking, women's lives get worse after the divorce, while men's get better. The standard of living for women goes down an average of 27%, while the standard of living for men goes up 10%. So you can see why women may feel that their lives get worse after divorce, because their standards of living go down while their ex-husband's standard of living goes up.
When my girls were young, I got a divorce, and I was actually chatting with a girlfriend about the experience last night and my regrets of not being able to give my girls that stable, perfect family life that everybody dreams about. And there were a lot of things I did wrong. But one of the things I did right was I manned up and I got my shit together and I worked my tail off until we found our stability. We spent a lot of time with my friends, both male and female, people that I trusted, people that I wanted them to look up to. And most of them are still in their lives today. While I know they probably felt pain and maybe still do feel pain over their parents no longer being together, I hope that those dance parties in the living room, the walks to school, the solo trips together, the opening gifts on their birthday, specially picked out for them by mom, them wanting to do all the things that moms need to do in order to survive. I hope all of those experiences far outweigh any pain that they may have felt. So to all those single moms out there, remember that your may linger in regards to your failed relationship. You totally got this.
A shocking case where officers were called to a home after a heated argument between a couple took a terrifying turn. What started as a discussion about divorce papers quickly escalated into a situation that almost became deadly. Infidelity played a significant role in this story, and things got so out of hand that the woman involved had to call 911, claiming that her soon-to-be ex-husband pulled a gun on her when she asked him to sign the divorce papers. Here's how it all went down.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
All right. Who are you? And how you feeling?
I'm the sister. She's upstairs.
Okay, give me just a second.
Mm-hmm.
How you doing, ma'am?
138.
This is Miss.
138.
So,
address was 21 units.
she served him with the divorce paperwork, which is the paperwork over there. He was in the chair. They start discussing it. He hops up, sticks the barrel to the underside of her chin and says, quote, "I don't hit women. You want to take me from my kids. You will leave here before I leave here."
Let me ask you, when y'all were having this conversation, where was the weapon located?
I didn't see it. The weapon, I didn't see it until he jumped up.
When he jumped up, where did he pull it from? Was it under the bed or under the cover?
No, nothing was under the bed. We were over by that chair.
Okay.
And when he jumped up is when I saw the gun. I didn't even see him reach for it. I don't know where it came from. But he was over there. I do remember he had a pair of navy blue pants that was sitting in front of him.
Now this is going on over here. And this is the work. Well, I see it. That's got to be them there. Okay. Has he had any idea of anything or?
The divorce?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
It's nothing that's new to him.
This isn't new.
Is this divorce from the previous incident?
Yeah.
Enforcement officers were called to this home multiple times within a month, each time regarding their divorce. The situation became more confrontational with each visit.
He'll be here 3 o'clock tomorrow to sign the papers because he agreed to sign. And he said, yeah, I said, well, I got them in my email. He said, well, print them out. I went downstairs to get the print, and I printed them out. I gave him everything. We argued back and forth about what's in there. I told him I don't want anything from him. Everything that's financed in my name, including the debt, I'll take it all. You take everything with your name, I'm done. That wasn't good enough. We kept arguing back and forth. And then he said, why did you hit me? That's assault. Like out of the blue.
Yeah.
And I said, I didn't touch you. He said, you just flipped me over in the chair. I said, yeah, right, I did. I did flip you over in the chair. Maybe he baited me into it, whatever, but that's what I said. We argued, a lot of curse words, back and forth, and then he jumps up and said, put the gun right here.
Which, do you mind looking up real quick? So, can you look up higher? So there's that mark right there. And right there.
Have you already taken any pictures?
I got out on body camera
That's
because I
right.
didn't have my phone on me at the time.
Okay, you have it on you now?
Yeah.
If you got it on, go ahead and snap a few of those. I know it'll show it better than this camera. Right.
That was him bump. That was my sergeant bumping into something. If you need to text your dad, hey, I'm okay now.
I talked to him.
You did?
Yeah, he called like 5,000 times, but I told him, I'm okay, the police are here. And he was like, where are you? I'm still upstairs because I can't go downstairs. I know better than that.
I just, considering what you yelled while your dad was on the phone, I want you to let him know you're okay.
I did. He really, and my mom, are you okay? I'm okay. She's really upset. I made a horrible mistake by asking him to help us move in here. That's what escalated that stuff, the last incident. I went out of town.
I remember.
He brought his stuff in here.
You went up to Myrtle Beach?
Hilton Head.
Hilton Head.
And I keep falling for the trap. Why would you want to be here and torment me?
Well, you're not falling for it anymore because you got the paperwork right over there.
And that's, yeah.
Now,
Now, guys, she could be selling everything. She has the cops there. She has to make him look like this bad guy, right? Because after this, she can file the motion to have him taken out of the house. That's when she can get the home that he paid for. This is what women do, and she's pulling it off in a way, almost most definitely I can tell. She's pulling it off in a way so the cops won't know. Look what he did. Look at my nose. Look, he's this violent guy. He said, look, what about this? And then he baited me to do it. Like, huh? So now he's baiting you to put your hands on him. He's the one with the gun. And he baited you to put your hands on him? I was confused. Like, how did he do that? Does this man have the weapon? Isn't he this violent guy? Something's funny.
with everything that's going on, do you two have any kids?
No.
Makes it a heck of a lot easier.
Okay.
I said, hold up, wait a minute.
Get a restraining order for when it's done and over with.
My dad told me, yeah, he said that's enough. Because he said even with him, even if he had no intentions, it could have went off and you could have been gone.
Uh-huh.
After a few minutes of questioning by field officers, a detective would soon arrive to get to the bottom of what really happened.
Tell me what's going on this evening. I gave my husband some divorce papers.
Okay.
As soon as I got the email, I asked him could he be here tomorrow at 3 o'clock, and we both signed them. He said, that's fine. As soon as you get them, I'll sign them. I said, well, I have them in the email. I'll print them. I went downstairs to get that printer, and I printed them. I gave them to him, and we just started the arguing from there.
So was he here already with you?
Yeah.
Told him? Okay.
Yeah. It was.
Are you there? What's your name, love? Mr. Carrington, tell me what's going on this evening.
This is what happened. Me and my wife have been going through it. If I could start from the beginning, I could start from the beginning. I had infidelity involved in this. And it was on my part because my wife was partying. And when she was partying, I ended up sleeping with my best friend.
Okay.
I slept with my best friend, a child was involved. Although she had a boyfriend. I was telling everybody when she found out she was pregnant, telling everybody the child wasn't mine. I didn't want to believe that. So we let this drag on for about 4 or 5 years.
Okay.
Although she wanted proof. So just so happened my detective came to the house. And when he came to the house, that was the last straw. I said, you know what, let me take my happy tail down. Then I went down to the courthouse.
Something ain't right.
I got myself swabbed. Come back, child is not mine.
Okay.
So after that it got worse because I have proof now that the child is not mine. What happened, her friend, how she was finding out, my best friend was talking all type of smack because my best friend literally knows her first cousin.
Okay.
So that's how they kept, and she said, they kept going back and forth. And she said, in today's, like this present time, she still keep hearing about it. Still keep hearing about it. So we started bickering, started arguing. She got over it. It was fine for a good little while. Then it's going back up again, talking about the same thing again. So then we started talking about divorce and started talking about separation and stuff like that.
Okay.
So, and I said, well, I have a $300 charger inside there. And when I said that, she said, well, this is about my prescription cost $900 and this like that. Well, I got the papers right now. We could go ahead and run in my divorce and stuff like that. Why the hell are you holding on? You need to get to my house and stuff. Excuse the French. Well,
No, you're fine.
you need to get to my house. I said, listen, I want this divorce just like how you want this divorce. I'm not holding on to a damn thing. I don't know why you want people to believe that I'm holding on to something. You would have what man would have outside here. You telling me that your baby daddy wants you. He been back and forth in my house. That's what you're telling me. He been back and forth in my house. He swipe a card. He pay for your rims. I washing a truck out here the other day. You telling me I should be washing your truck. I say if he bought them rims, he should be washing that car.
Yeah.
That's what I said. But no, well, nobody will believe she get out of character like that. Nobody will believe that stuff, right?
Okay.
Because she ain't that type. My wife is very intelligent,
Okay.
right? So what I did, when she cut my phone off, my mama turned the cell phone on for me. So what I did, I put record and I had it sitting down here. So all that time is bickering upstairs, I had the phone recording. She talking about she had people hurt me, she had people take niggas off. She been keeping people away from me. She was to find me dead somewhere. And all this time, pushing me in my head, hitting me in my head, pushing me in my head. Nobody believes she do that. When I stand up and read in the face, but every time I sit down, I sit down just like this. She'll come in my face, she hand me the papers, politely, she hand me the papers, I was reading the papers. I say, well, the papers that you hand me, all I need to do is get somebody to review it,
Yeah.
and I'll sign wherever. Well, I just need somebody to review it, because I ain't a lawyer, I don't know what the hell I sign it.
Yeah.
My wife friend that's sitting on that car there, that girl, that's what she do. She would help my wife bend the law in any which way she could. That's a fact. I've seen it done, and I know it could be done. Nobody can go tell me no different. So I told her I need to have a professional look at this. And why the hell I said that? It escalated from them real bad. Now I was an idiot. I didn't know how to read and stuff like that. I can't just sign the papers. No, I holding on. Why would I holding on? I ain't holding on to nothing. I just don't want to be an idiot and sign nothing. I'm not no lawyer. Pushing me in my head. Nobody believes she do that. Just like how she have kids. Her thing is she studying a house. All this glamour and stuff like that. She studying. I'm not studying that. I'm studying a quiet life. Comfortable life. That's how I is. I dress like this every single day. I work on engines. That's what I do. Right? So it's pretty much we arguing. He kept putting him in my face, hitting him in my face. All this time, I always keep a firearm on me.
Yeah.
I have my gun in my back. You grab the chair, flip the chair over. My eye on my back, gun on the ground. I take the gun. I got up. I say, you assaulted me. You know that, right? She was like, I said, all right. I said, that's called an assault. She don't care nothing about that. I got up, flipped the chair back over. That's my chair. I flip the chair back over, stick the gun below my seat, my leg, and I stick it right here, and I sat down right here. So the whole time bickering back and forth. All this time I sitting down, you talking in my face, coming back, going forward in my face, going back, going forward in my face. And while you're walking off, you you're walking up,
Now, this right here, you see her side of the story and his side of the story. Whose side sounds more complete? He explained in great detail what happened. Now, these cops are doing a great job because they have another officer down getting another side of the story, and they're going to compare, and guess whose side they're going to take. You know it, they're going to take his side. And we'll see how it plays out further. Let's see.
I'm not going to hit no woman. I say the biggest thing they're going to find out is that they're going to be doing you want to size up to a man, and there's no comparison. If I start hitting you, I ain't going to stop, right?
Yeah.
People, all they go see is a man hitting a woman. That's all people go see. I ain't no fool. I'm not no idiot. I don't hit women. I'll hit a man. If a man hit me, I'll hit him back. If a woman hit me intentionally, hit me, I will hit her back. That's a fact, right? But I don't hit no woman to say that, oh, I'm no abusive man. I don't do no. I run from stuff like that, right? It's too easy to run and go find another woman. It's real easy in this country,
Yes.
right? But when she do that, I guess she noticed I was recorded. You didn't care nothing about that. You brought the other papers over. You're saying that, oh, it's a mistake in the affidavit, I guess, for the property. So you wanted to correct it and hand it back to me. So when you hand it back to me, they escalated from there. We started arguing, and then you come up my face again, and you start cussing, carrying on. And this time you went up my face and you pushed me on my lip.
It's not my fault.
So when I stand up, we arguing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And you breeze off, you sit down and talk about hit you just a little bit and stuff like that. So I sit my happy tail down, right? So that time, call her daddy on the phone. When I call her daddy, she called my parents first, calling my dad on the phone. So I called my dad back, and I said, you just got a call? And I explained to him what happened. I told him I had a recording and everything was happening. And while she was there, she was saying that, oh, I was hitting her, and she was in fear for her life going on. They'll never hear me say nothing bad. She calling my mama a fat hoe and all type of stuff like that. You'll never hear me say one thing bad about her parents. Never do it. So in the midst of that now, when you're arguing back and forth, this time you come and you knock me upside my head. When I get I probably gonna push her back like this. When I push her back, you go and carry on. No, I got you, and you dial in 911, and you go in the back talking about I point the gun at you and all type of stuff. Like I don't point no gun. I own firearms. I have a lot of firearms. I know not to brandish a gun at anybody, right? You brandish a gun, purposely brandish a gun, your ass going to jail. That's all to it, right? You can't. You're not supposed to do it. Pistol. The barrel was like that. The stock was like this. When I grab it, I just like push her back like this. Stand up. She come dialing 911, and she went back in the back talking, calling her dad and calling whoever. That's why her son come up here belligerent. What do you want to fight? I pull a pistol on your mama, boy. I ain't pull no pistol on your mama, boy. I ain't that type of person, right? I ain't the type of person. But I know idiot. I think before you go. I think I go force somebody to make that decision for me to put me away for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I can't. I would not let a person like that do that to me, right? I have two children, a 20-year-old and a 18-year-old now, a little girl. Right? Why would I let her take me away from my children that who I love? My children don't live with me. You know why they don't live with me? Because they don't mess with her like that. Right? Okay. Mama helped me raise them. I the only mama they know. Right? I took them away from their mama when they was babies. That's what I did. Because their mama never helped me raise them, do nothing for them. Yeah. So I could have provided.
Well, the cop believes him, but I can tell when the cops came, he made sure he locked that thing away because that's the right thing to do, especially the coming. Hearing her story, she was trying to get him killed. He knows the laws. He knows what he should do. And he's explaining it now. And he has the recording. You got to record when you're in these situations.
A better life. My parents could have provided a better life. So I had them with me. When we moved here, even at the other house, they never moved. Because I was uncomfortable. Because I was one-sided. Now when you're telling me that, oh, you had this man and that man in the house, how am I supposed to feel? You telling me you want me to come in our house? You telling me I have no say-so? Why would I come in a house and pay bills and I have no say-so in here? Yeah. Right? You literally believe. Now, mind you, that your sister at the end of the day, you do anything for your sister. We move in a brand new house. We move your sister move in the house. You tell me to shut my mouth, I have no say-so. Then you telling me that, oh, I need to pay. What? You telling me how much your mortgage is? $2,000. The very next day, you telling me you want the very next day, we move in the house. You telling me you need $2,000 to pay the mortgage on the house. I told her she must be mad. If she think she dealing with a fool, I ain't no fool. I might talk kind of crazy, but I ain't crazy. Yeah. She always think I'm bipolar. I ain't bipolar. Let me tell you exactly what I do. When my wife like to send me scrolls of texts, I don't read Anytime it starts off negative, I don't never read it. Never read it. I put it to the side and I'll walk back in the room and just swear up and down, not crazy. But my attitude would be the same because I don't never read the negative stuff. So she'd think I'm crazy. What wrong with me? Why I acting like that? She just cussed me out on a text and how I acting like, hey, you want to go get some hey, what are you doing? And I'm laughing and stuff like that. She couldn't figure it out for years. She couldn't figure it out. But that's what I did. And that's what I've been doing. Right? Why is she thinking that I holding on? I don't want to hold on. I just want to make sure that everything right in them papers, because everything is black and white at the end of the day. Yes. I need to make sure everything right in them papers before I sign anything. I'll be glad to sign the papers right now if one of y'all look at them papers and say, hey, Jason, boy, I think you're getting a good deal here, boy. You watch me sign that paper so damn fast, jump in my truck, I get up. I don't want nothing here. I don't want nothing I could build. These things I have right here, they're marvelous. You see this brain right here I have? It's marvelous. She know that. Yeah. She know that. I'm very intelligent. I'm very simple person, right? And I could do for myself. I would not do for a woman that only care about herself. On my birthday, you watch me and tell me 3, 4 birthdays pass by. You give me anything for my birthday? Nothing. So I'll let you.
This is why men are going to other countries. This is why. Can't you tell in the way he's explaining what he's explaining that he's done in the past to the cops? She's like, I believe him. He's speaking with conviction. She's like, oh, yeah, he put a gun on me. No story behind it. This guy has a full story. He can explain he's a gun owner. He's a responsible gun owner. He's explaining everything. The cop is believing him. So when they compare story with the other cop, who do you think they decide they're going to take? His. They are, because he got one up here.
So I'll let you see what it feel like to get nothing for your birthday. No, you're telling me on the anniversary was yesterday. Mm-hmm. Why would we have an anniversary? Why would I even buy something for a person that we getting served? Them papers been drawn up now. But we started an argument over not getting nothing for anniversary.
I wonder why they left.
Yeah. Right? So why? That didn't make no sense. I said, we're getting a divorce. What are we worrying about anniversary for? Let me get this paperwork done. Go with separate ways. You could be with whoever. You telling me this was your baby daddy don't care. You go have and all type of stuff like that. The baby daddy.
All right, guys, I'm going to stop it right here, but you can tell from the way she's trying to do it. It may be something on there to where she gets to home. He loses a bunch of money. It's something in the paperwork, and he's right. He's doing the right thing. She's trying to rush him and get him to sign divorce papers, and it backfired. It totally backfired on her because he's not stupid. He wants to get a lawyer. And then by the time he has a lawyer reads it, and the lawyer says, no, if you would have signed this, you would have gave her $100,000. When she's claiming, I'm not getting anything from him. She's saying it to the cops. I don't want nothing. I doubt it. Because if this was the case, you would have your lawyer say, come to the lawyer's office. And I have this lawyer come, and his lawyer will go there, meet with that lawyer, and then work it out from there. That's how it should be done. But this is what goes down, and guys are getting tired of it. But this is what happens when divorce papers are handed, and it backfires because it doesn't work. He's not taking for a fool. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and be sure to tune in to the next video. Peace out. See y'all later.